I want to swear that it's Shannan, but I'm not 100% sure. It was Shannan. That she had gotten divorced before, is what she said. She said I said, were there any kids in that marriage? And she said, no, there were no kids. She said, I think the guy is an attorney too, ex-husband. She said, what? Her ex-husband
is what?
He's an attorney.
Okay.
She said she brought him up. I said, what do you mean by that? She said, while she worked and busted her tail, he was going to school. And then I said, so what happened with the divorce? She said, well, the lawyer in the divorce, in her view, in Shannan's view, made out with so much money. And I said, well, that's kind of how it works. I mean,
than just about the money. But I know many of you could use extra cash. Christmas is over. We're all trying to play catch up from Christmas, you know, especially if you had a really good Christmas or not so good. We all have the best things. So rank, you get 100% commission. Next rank up, 100% commission. If you want more details on how that works, shoot me a message. I'd love to talk to you about it. It's the absolute best promo I've ever seen a company do. And all the direct sales companies I've ever done, it's absolutely the best promo ever. So new promoters, it's free to promote, like free. And you can get $5,000 in bonuses and commission. That doesn't even include the commission that you're going to make. That's just the bonus, you guys. Never talk money. I try to steer away from money, but I do know that I have a lot of people who've been reaching out to me that are telling me they're struggling and they could use extra cash. Ask any of my promoters that are on this live feed right now. I will work with you day in and day out.
Stuff up. Every time it keeps breaking my heart. Yeah. Like, I want to go there so bad. I want to go in the house. I do. As bad as I know what happened in that house, it's probably going to hit me. But my sister loved her house. She worked very hard for what she had. And before she got with Chris, she was very wealthy. She had a huge house in Charlotte. You can look it up. Huge house. I mean, she did all on her own. She was making almost $500,000 a year at 20-something years old, like 22 years old. She was doing very good. She was very, very smart. She was very business savvy. It's like I said, yeah, she could sell ketchup to a ketchup factory. She could. I don't know how she did it. I mean, I don't know if she was pretty, but she could talk and walk, you know. So.
Shannan did for a living, or how much money she might have made?
I mean, I had an idea. I would consider her like a sales rep. I don't know how else to describe that. For the company that she worked for, and I don't know exactly how much she made. He said that she was really competitive and she liked to try to keep up with him. He's like, she gets close sometimes. So I don't know how much those two brought in. I mean, off the top of my head, if I could guess, probably somewhere around like $140K a year. I mean, I don't know, because I don't know exactly how much he makes, and I don't know exactly how much she makes. But based just off of like what I know about the oil field, like, yeah, I would say that's probably an accurate estimate.
So even if they're making, let's just use the figure $100,000, they're living above their means or below their means?
Oh my God, like,
way too much.
Way
Did he ever
too
discuss with you any of those issues?
I mean, a little. I mean, I didn't know about the bankruptcy or any of that until I read on the newspaper about that. But I think he was really frustrated with the situation. He told me, he's like, I feel like my paycheck goes in my bank account and I just watch it go like this. He's like, but it doesn't have to. He's like, she makes it like that. And I was just
was he resentful for that?
I don't know if he was resentful. I just think he was frustrated by the fact that they could be doing a lot better financially, and she, from the vibe that I got, had really bad spending habits.
So she was a spender. The car, hers or his?
I think it's hers. Okay. I'm pretty sure that that's hers.
Do you know what other car they might have?
Well, I mean, his APC pickup truck.
And that's
it, I think.
That's owned by Anadarko, though, right?
Yeah. But so I don't think they own it.
So she knew his timeline and when he got home and everything. So what he told her was that he went to eat. He went to get something to eat after, and he said he specifically told her that he had a beer and a salmon dinner. But the bill was $62. and she thought that that was a little suspicious. So she asked us what we thought. Did we think that salmon dinner and a beer could have been $62, or was he with somebody?
And she saw that on their bank accounts?
I'm sorry?
She saw that on their bank statements?
No, he actually told her what he spent. And, you know, I think they just communicate like that about money because she handles everything in the money. Because that's what I was like, why? They said, well, it's kind of weird that he would just tell you exactly what he bought. And she's like, no, he does that all the time. Like, I kind of thought he was maybe justifying what he had, you know, trying to cover up something. And she said, no, it's not unusual for him to tell me because she just handles all the money and they're, you know, trying to watch their spending is how she explained it to Nikki and I. And I said, well, again, maybe he bought one of the guys in a beer because, yeah, that $62 seems a little high for salmon and a beer. So maybe he bought somebody something. But she thought she was suspicious that he was out with somebody.
Okay.
Up in
right?
Yeah.
Bella was a year old, and not even probably when you started. Well, right about a year old. I was exhausted. I was working.
Yeah, that was different. You were in the process of moving and building a house, but we've known each other for like close to 10 years now, and have had, you know.
There wasn't this, but she had that dress on. I remember I had 2 buttons on the back. I'd take them off so I'd get her pajamas on that night. Did you guys make sure they were warm when you left the house? Make sure they They're always warm. They always have, when they're in their beds, they're always warm. Were you guys taking care of them at the very end? Or they're always taken care of. They never miss a meal.
Chris, you took them out of the house with their blankets and their animals. That's because you cared. That's what a caring dad does.
I mean, I'm always caring for these kids. There's nothing in this world or my life.
I believe that. I believe that, and I believe someone made a mistake, whether it was you or Shannan. And you either cleaned up after Shannan or you made the mistake, and I mean, I want to believe that maybe Shannan did it and you felt compelled to fix this so Shannan didn't look bad. That's what I want to believe. But I don't know, you're not telling me that, so it makes me think the worst. Like, did you
I did not do anything.
all three of them?
I did
Like,
not do anything to these kids. Not do anything.
what did Shannan do to them? Tell us, Chris. Chicks are crazy.
Can I talk to my dad or something? Absolutely. Come. Do you want to bring him in here? No, I just can't talk to my dad. Like, he flew across the country. He crashed. How about this? If we brought your dad in here, would you please tell him what happened? Can I just go talk to him? I'm here for like 5 or 6 hours, and I'm like,